We are talking about the property of inverses. So we know f of x is equal to b to the power of x and g of x is equal to log x to the base b are inverses. Then the composite functions g of f of x is equal to log b to the power of x to the base of b is equal to x, and f of g of x equal to b to the power of log x to the base of b is equal to x. So some of these questions we can easily find the answer as long as for example, if this base and those two bases are same, you can just put the answer as x. Or if these two bases are same, if it is in the log format, if the actual base and the other base going to be the same, then answer is x. So let's look at the examples. We have 3 to the power of log 81 to the power of 3. So this is basically a direct application of this expression right here, this composite function. So since both these bases are same, just go ahead and write 81, that is the answer. Same thing with the natural log ln e to the power of ln equal ln 20. So since both the bases, this is e and that is e, both the bases are same, so that is equal to 20. Here you need to do a little math here. So 10 to the power of log is actually a subtraction of log. We can easily put that one into a division format. Log 12x divided by 3x, and that becomes 10 to the power of log 12 divided by 3 is 4, x cancel out, so log 4. Since no base means base 10, so this is 10 and that is 10, we can apply this rule again, so that is just 4. So the answer is 4. Okay, so we have some other formats here. You can see that is 36 to the power of log 7 to the base of 6. So we have to have these two bases. We have to have these two bases same. We can simply make it by rewriting 36 into 6 squared and copy everything else. Okay. Now we can we are applying one of the power rules from the previous set of properties. So move that 2 over here. So that's going to be 6 to the power of log 7. That 2 goes up on the top, base of 6. So since we know both these bases are same, the answer is going to be the 7 squared, which is 49. It's going to be the answer. Okay, same thing up here. So we have a base 4 here, but we don't have a base 4, but we can easily rewrite 2. The 2 is actually 4 to the power of 1/2 square root of 4. So we can rewrite it. So 4 to the power of 1/2. Then everything else, log 12 to the base of 4. Now you need to bring that 1/2 to the top right there, so it'll be 4 to the power of log 12 to the power of 1/2. The 1/2 goes on the top to the base of 4. Now we have both the bases same. Now the answer is going to be 12 to the power of 1/2, or you can just say put radical 12, or further simplified into 2 radical 3. Okay. So we have 27 to the power is kind of tricky, but not really. 27 to the power of log, and 9 to the power of log 2 to the base of 3. So if we look at this particular expression in the parentheses, you understand. Let's write it down here. 27 to the power of log, this expression right there, let me rewrite it. The 9 to the power of log 2 to the base of 3 actually is equal to 3 squared log 2 2 to the base of 3, and that 2 goes on the top. That becomes 3 to the power of log 2 squared, which is 4. And you know that both the bases are same, so the parenthesis right here is actually just 4. So in fact, this question can be rewritten as 27 to the power of log, and this expression right there is just 4 to the base of 3. And now, since the base is 3, we can rewrite this 27 into 3 to the third power, log 4 to the base of 3, and 3 to the power of log 4. That 3 goes on the top, and 3. So now the bases are same. Answer is 4 cubed, which is 64.